How's it going, everyone? My name is Sherbert, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Super People developer livestream that just took place earlier this evening on June 15th, 2022. Now, the live stream is only for about an hour long, so they didn't answer all of our questions that we would have, but they did highlight a lot of the more important ones, and they did, show us a lot of really cool features that they're implementing to get us excited for the game. Now, I'm going to save you guys an hour, and I'm really just going to cover the more important topics. So this way you guys don't have to sit through the whole hour. We're going to cover everything right here, so just sit tight. The first big one that everyone's asking about is there an official release date for Super People? And as of yet, there is not. They have not confirmed an official date. The only thing that they have told us is that the game will be on early release sometime later this year. So we do not know officially when. The only information that we have is that the final beta will be on August 17th. Now, it's not 100% sure if the beta is going to lead all the way up into early release or if they're going to end the beta, wait a couple of weeks, and then release the game. We just don't have that information. So the only thing that we do have is that we will be able to play the final beta on August 17th. So there is that. They made sure that they made that really clear. No official release date. After that, they kind of just talked about the implementation of newer players to Super People. They addressed a little features. They thought that the Super People was a little too difficult for newer players trying to learn the game, trying to get a hold of the game. So they added a lot of new features. They simplified a lot of things. They have what's called a player assist feature, which is going to have on-screen guides to kind of show players what things are, just to kind of assist to get, training wheels basically for new players. I'm all for it. I thought the tutorial in the beta was awful. They're revamping the tutorial. They're adding player assist features, which is really, really important so that we can get a healthy player base. The more people that know how to play Super People, the more people are going to stay around and play it. So I get to play longer. So they are doing a lot of beginner assistance, which I think is very, very important for the longevity of this game. Like I said, they are redoing the tutorial. So the tutorial is actually going to teach you how to play. It was so bad in the beta. They are revamping that. Now, they are also adding a shooting range and a training range for players to go in, learn recoil control, learn abilities, learn how ultimates are working. They are absolutely gearing more towards helping the player base kind of learn the fundamentals of Super People. I am all for that. They have a training range that looked really, really fun. They looked like there was little dummies that you could shoot. It looks like it's going to be a very useful tool for the development of your skills in honing the craft, if you will, which I think is really, really important, again, for the longevity of the game. They did find that the crafting system was a little too difficult for players as well. So they have, again, not oversimplified, but they've simplified the crafting mechanics of Super People. So they added just a little bit more easier things. So they felt it was too difficult for players to remember what to pick up and things like that. So they did change the crafting pyramid. They did say during the live stream, though, that the more rare items are going to be harder to find. So in order to get that heroic M4, in order to get that heroic AK, the items that you need to craft that will be more scarce. So they will be more difficult to find. So not everybody gets the option of getting the heroic weapon, which I think is absolutely okay. I'm 100% fine with that. I think that's a really good, interesting feature that they're adding to the game. So please make crafting rewarding, make it so oh my God, I found this is sick. So something like that would be really, really rad. Again, they fixed the crafting pyramid. They also added this really cool clarity visual indicator for the UI. So when you're shooting somebody, the indicators look a little bit different. They look a little bit cleaner. They are also going to show you a post-death kind of indicator of where you were shooting or where you got shot at, what kind of weapons they were using, what kind of gear they had. It's going to show a lot more post-death information, which I think is very, very important and very critical in learning how to improve. So it's going to show you where in your body you were killed, what they had, the rarity of that weapon, what kind of armor they had. I think that's really fun. They just kind of cleaned it up. It looked a little messy back then. Looks really clean now. Looks really, really good. They've also enriched the first person, FPP experience. They addressed the head glitching issue. If you played the beta at all, you knew that head dressing, you knew that head glitching was a thing. It was very, very broken. For those of you that don't know, is the way that the first person point of view mechanics were working. If you're shooting down from somebody, only your very small portion of your head was exposed, but you had full line of sight from the person down below. So they did address that. They are working on it. They did not say that there is an official fix. They did not say that this is how they're going to change everything. They just said that they have addressed it. They don't like it. They're trying to fix it. Not a for sure fix as of yet. Again, we are in beta still, so hopefully they fix it before early release. So they are fixing that. They are also going to add better customer support. It says that they're supporting in other languages other than English and Korean. So if you are a native speaker to a language that is not English or Korean, they are going to help you out by implementing more customer support with the language that you are able to speak more fluently. They also addressed optimizing GPU rendering. They said it's going to add better performance. They said that they've done stress tests continuously 24/7, and they've addressed issues that would give you a better in-game performance, and it has increased your first person or your FPS. So they have optimized your game settings, so the game should run more smoothly for a fancier PC, for a more low-budget PC. They said that they've enhanced the user experience, so we should get an overall better gaming experience for our buck. You know, everybody likes to play the game. Everyone wants to enjoy it. So they did highlight a lot on the cosmetic skins, which I thought was very, very cool. So they said we are getting new cosmetic skins. We are hinting at a battle pass. They kind of like tiptoed around it. They said yes, and then they were like, well, we're thinking about the idea. Assume that there's going to be a battle pass. They did again acknowledge that the game will be free to play. So people got to eat. There has to be some sort of monetary outcome for the super people, or else, you know, what are they doing? They're doing it for fun. So there has to be some sort of currency system. A battle pass just makes the most sense for a free to play game. So expect a battle pass, expect new cosmetics to come from that. They did have this really cool little feature where they showed new cosmetic skins for Driver, Gas Soldier, and Shotgun Master. So they have like these cool outfits that you can wear to fit the role of that class. You can also interchange it. So for example, Gas Soldier looks really cool, and you can wear that outfit whether or not you play that class. So that same outfit could be applied to Driver, could be applied to Strike Force, you know, Gatling Soldier. You can mix and match your outfits. They did already implement that for the closed beta. They did have a sniper outfit and a teleporter outfit. A nuclear outfit for the closed beta. So if you saw the mask, if you saw the jacket for nuclear, that's the same implementation. They're just adding all the classes. So I'm really for that. I wish Shotgun Master looked a little cooler. I'm a Shotgun Master main, so I'm just being a whiner. Anyway, so they have all that cool stuff. It's going to be really, really fun. They also made it so that it's easier to tell the classes apart. So if somebody's using a Gas Soldier cosmetic, we're going to 9 times out of 10 assume it's a Gas Soldier. So they are trying to help the distinction of choosing and seeing what classes are coming at you. They are also hinting at Marine and Teleporter. We also saw their cosmetic skins. They look really cool. I'm all for that. They are swappable. This isn't anything that's been confirmed, but somebody in my chat brought this up, and I would love to see it. But I would love to see some class lore, some class backstories. I think that would be really cool. Apex does it. Hunt Showdown does it. I would like to see kind of just a backstory. I want full immersion. I'm a nerd. I don't care. I want it. I think that'd be fun. Let's see what else did they talk about. They have new weapons on the pipe. They're going to come. No official release date. They like kind of laughed at the idea. They're like, yeah, let's get the beta out first. So expect new weapons. The weapons aren't anytime soon. Don't anticipate it for the beta. Don't anticipate it maybe in the first couple of months of early release. We did see a Choco Taco outfit, which I think is really cool. I think that's gonna be really fun. I like the idea of adding streamer, personality skins into the game. I'm all for it. You guys want to add a mustache, do your thing. They also showed us a Discord skin, which I thought was really cool. They were hinting at another streaming service skin. So most likely a Twitch skin, Twitch cosmetic. Now, before we go back to this, they are addressing the POI. I don't want to say issues because they're not issues, but they want to make sure the diversity of the loot is spread out evenly across the map. And what they did, instead of adding new POIs or instead of forcing people to land at POIs, what they did is they added new buildings and landmarks throughout the map. So you don't have to feel like you land at any of the large POIs in order to get good loot. This was one of the ideas that they came up with. Instead of adding, smaller, increments and smaller pockets of buildings, they kind of just spread everything out evenly. So we are going to get little residential areas here and there to kind of help players who are not super comfortable in their gameplay ability to push the sweaty POI buildings as of yet. So really, really cool dynamic. I actually think it's really fun because this way it's not so open area. You're not just stuck out in the open. It's a little bit more cover to cover kind of situation. So we are adding, not we, like I'm part of the team. They are adding a bunch of different buildings kind of scattered throughout the map to help players who are not comfortable with landing at more popular POIs. I would like to see some sort of implementation that would reward players for landing at POIs and for rewarding players for, duking it out early in the game. Not so much like legendary weapons or heroic weapons, but I would like to see more lootable or craftable items in the POIs. I think that'd be a nice little balance of everything. That's just what I like. So they have the balancing of the map issues. They want to make sure that everything's just landing evenly. They also did hint at the new class that is coming. So we do have a confirmed name and an outline of what the class is going to be. So say hello to Titan. It looks like a defensive type class, which is perfectly fine. I think that would be a very balanced class to go with a lot of the W key classes that we have seen. So not really a whole lot of information. They did confirm that he has a shield, and they did confirm that he has a disruptive ult. Again, somebody in my chat had mentioned that it would be really cool as if his ults canceled other players' ults. So like if he maybe like an AoE that made it either difficult for you to use your ult, or another player to use your ult, or just made your ult canceled altogether. We already have seen something very similar to this, whereas Marine can cancel out SWAT's ult. I would like to see Titan kind of do something very similar to what Marine does to SWAT's ult. Kind of just disrupts the battlefield. They had hinted at disrupting. So I think something like that would be really cool. They did also acknowledge that there was leaked information of the next class coming, which is a jetpack type class. So they said that some information was leaked, and it is confirmed that we are getting a jetpack type class, not anytime soon, but expect that down the road. Then after that, they did some Q&A kind of thing. They asked if Super People would you ever pay to play Super People? Super People is now and will forever be free to play. The only thing you'll have to pay for is cosmetics and a battle pass. They did also talk about esports servers. They said that it's in the works. They neither confirmed nor denied it, so it's speculation at most. I would like to see it. Again, anything that would keep the longevity of my favorite game going, perfectly fine. After that, they talked about partner program. They acknowledged that they will be having a partner program, and they're not sure if the beta will lead into early release. I would speculate it does. Very similar to like how they did again, just back in February, how they extended it twice. It was originally supposed to end in December. They extended it once and then again until February 28th. So I expect a full beta all the way up until early release. But again, that's just my speculation. Now, this is super cool. What they did do is they did give us a free cosmetic skin for watching the live stream. So if you watch the live stream, they did give you a free cosmetic skin. I'm going to go ahead and put it on screen so you guys get a free cosmetic skin. I feel like Oprah. I'm just like, you get a skin, you get a skin, you get a skin. So be sure to type in this code 0817 final beta. It's not too sure where we'll be putting it in. I'm reckoning it'll be sometime during the final beta, but who knows? So that's basically free skin. Who doesn't like free skins? So really, honestly, that's it. Really not too crazy in terms of like new information. It's really just kind of information we already knew. If you had read any of the information on the Super People website, you kind of already knew a lot of this stuff already. But yeah, that's their live stream. I hope they do more. I would like to see more transparency through the developer team. I would like to see more just information behind the scenes. It doesn't have to be as big. The whole team was there. The whole Super People developer team was there. Get one guy, get a guy named Bill just to like do a weekend report. I'd be perfectly fine with that. So new training ground, new firing range, easier player assist function for newer players. We're getting new cosmetic skins, new class. We are addressing the head glitching. We are getting better customer support, new landmarks, disbursement of loot's going to be a little bit more even. We are getting new cosmetics, optimization of GPU, partner program, really just a very simple cut and dry live stream. So that's it for this video. I'll be sure to make some more videos up until early release of the final beta, and then throughout the beta up until early release. So if there's any videos you guys want me to make, let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you in the next one, and enjoy yourselves.